So the Champions League semi-finals, first match of this semi-finals, Arsenal v PSG, and the two teams for this one, or the two squads for this one, yep. So for Arsenal, they're in a Bildung or formation of Via Dry or 4-3-3. Their keeper is David Raya. Rector for tied goal right back is Urin Timber. Linker for tied goal left back is Miles Lewis Skelly. Fighting of a tied goal two centre backs of William Saliba and Jakob Kivior. Midfield dry or midfield free of Martin Odegaard, Declan Rice and Mikel Marino. Rector Flugel right wing Bukayo Saka, Linker Flugel left wing Gabriel Martinelli, Stermer all forward Leandro Trossard. And the bench for Arsenal for this one, Neto, Tommy Stepford, Ben White, Kieran Tierney, Alexander Zinchenko, Jack Henry Francis, Ethan Nimweri, Ismail Kabia, Nathan Butler Oyediji, and Raheem Sterling. The squad for PSG for this one, in a Bildung or formation of Via Dry or 4-3-3 as well. Their keeper, Gianluigi Donnarumma rather. Rector for tied goal right back, Ashraf Hakimi, right back that played for Borussia Dortmund. Linker for tied goal or left back, Nuno Mendes. Spy in a for tied goal two centre backs of Willian Pancho and Marquinhos. Midfield dry or midfield free of João Neves, Vitinha and Fabian Ruiz. Rector Flugel right wing, Desiree Doué. Linker Flugel left wing, Kavia Kvaratskhelia. Stermer or forward Ousmane Dembele. And the bench for PSG for this one are now Tenas, Matvei Safonov, Lucas Balado, Lucas Hernandez, Fresnel Kimpembe, Sene Mayulu, Warren Zirai Emery, Bradley Barcola, Gonzalo Ramos, Ibrahim Mbaye, or Kang In Lee. So that's the two squads for this one. As the match about to start and kick off for this one. So, and it's kick off in this one from PSG to start this Champions League semi-final. PSG kick it off, and it's a pass across from centre to left, but not quite picking out Kvaratskhelia. And out of play, so a throw to Arsenal. Rex are on the right, so Arsenal throw, and the throw for Arsenal from Urin Timber. Urin Timber with the throw for Arsenal, and Timber with the throw forward. Bukayo Saka onto it. Saka with a turning pass, and then it's a right-footed pass further forward. Rex on the right for Arsenal, and then that's onto Bukayo Saka. Saka forward a bit, but then PSG win possession, and then it's a pass forward to Ousmane Dembele. Dembele with a turn. Dembele then right centre with possession for PSG. Pass, then PSG possession. Rex on the right, and then a pass. After that, two passes also, and PSG with possession. And then it's a pass on to Nuno Mendes. And then Bukayo Saka with a block and out of play, so a throw to PSG. Links are on the left. Throw to PSG on the left then. Links are on left. Nuno Mendes with the throw. Nuno Mendes with the PSG throw. And that's to William Pancho. William Pancho to Marquinhos. Marquinhos to William Pancho. William Pancho with a pass on. I'm going to pass on to Donnarumma. Donnarumma pass for PSG to Marquinhos. Marquinhos a pass and a pass for PSG, but not quite picked up there. So just cut out from Miles Lewis-Skelly for Arsenal. Lewis-Skelly to David Raya. David Raya with a pass forward, and Arsenal with possession. And then it's a pass forward, and then it's cut out, and then it's a foul. So a free kick to PSG. For a foul, Achraf Hakimi from Mikel Merino. PSG, a bit of passing from the free kick. And then it's Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes to William Pancho. William Pancho onto Marquinhos. PSG with possession right centre. Marquinhos with pass. Then possession Rex on the right for PSG. And then inside from the right, a bit from Doué onto Hakimi. Hakimi to Doué. Doué then the pass on. And PSG with possession centrally. And then a pass to the right. And then two passes or so. And João Neves with a pass on. And then the pass to João Neves and on to Ousmane Dembele. Dembele with a pass and a pass to the right for PSG. And then another pass on. And then on to Marquinhos. Marquinhos to William Pancho. William Pancho to Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes with a pass forward. Then PSG with possession centrally. And then Ousmane Dembele forward a bit centrally and a pass left to Cascalia for PSG. It's Cascalia for PSG into the box. Links on left. And then a pass. And then a shot. And it's in off the post. And it's Ousmane Dembele. And from the first shot or chance on goal from with the ball, with possession for one of the teams, it scored from PSG. And PSG with the first goal of this semi-final. It's Arsenal 0, PSG 1. Ousmane Dembele with the goal. And the amount of passing for PSG played to Kevin Cascalia on the left. Cascalia driving forward into the box of PSG on the left, and then a pass inside the box to Ousmane Dembele, and then a shot in off the post and into the goal. And well, PSG amount of passing possession, and it's a pass to Ousmane Dembele essentially, and then forward a bit, and then a pass to Kevin Cascalia on the left, and then driving into the box, and a pass on to Ousmane Dembele, the left-footed shot, and then off the post into the left-hand bottom corner. And it's Arsenal 0, PSG 1. Free kick to Arsenal. Foul on Miles Lewis-Skelly. David Raya with the free kick for Arsenal, and a kick further forward. And then it's cut out and away by Achraf Hakimi for PSG and out of play. So a throw to Arsenal. Links all on the left. Throw to Arsenal. Links all on the left. And Miles Lewis-Skelly with the throw. And then play to Leandro Trossard. Trossard then for Arsenal. And it's passes box out of play. Little throw to Arsenal into the box on from Gabriel Martinelli, but then Gianluca Donnarumma on Stel right enough for PSG. Donnarumma plays it forward. PSG play off back a bit and pass across to the left a bit. So Nuno Mendes picks up Nuno Mendes. And then it's a foul on Nuno Mendes, so a free kick to PSG. It's handball. Ewan Timber blocked it with a handball rather. But still a free kick to PSG. So PSG free kick. So Donnarumma with the PSG free kick. And then it's cut out and Arsenal with possession. But then pass cut out and then it's on to Donnarumma for PSG. Donnarumma. Then pass forward to William Pancho. And William Pancho. And pass on to Nuno Mendes. And a pass forward and on from Cascadia. And then a pass forward. And then PSG possession essentially. And a pass left to Cascadia. Cascadia for PSG. Cascadia with a pass on to Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz? Yeah, Fabian Ruiz. Then a pass to the right and PSG with possession. And then PSG inside for the right with possession. With Desiree Doué and then two passes or so. And then that's a pass on for PSG. And then a pass into the box, but just not quite picked up play. And then David Raya onto it all right enough for Arsenal. Playing out from the back of it, play to Ewan Timber. Ewan Timber to William Saliba. Raya then to Saliba. Saliba to Raya. Raya then the pass forward to Declan Rice. Declan Rice. Then the pass on to Timber. Timber right centre for Arsenal. With a pass on to Lewis Skelly. Lewis Skelly on to Declan Rice. Pass across to the left and picks a player out. And then it's on to Martinelli. Gabriel Martinelli for Arsenal on the left. Forward a bit into the box. And then it's a block from Marquinhos and out of play. And a corner to Arsenal. Links are on the left. So corner to Arsenal, links are on the left. And the corner to be played in from... Corner crossed into the box anyway. And then it's cut out in the way a bit. And then it's a bit further away for PSG after that. And then Hakimi's onto it for PSG on the break. And then that may be a foul on Hakimi as well. With PSG on the break. After cutting out the Arsenal corner for a foul from Leandro Trossard on Achraf Hakimi. And it is a foul and a free kick to PSG and a yellow card for Leandro Trossard. So free kick to PSG. Pass from the free kick for PSG on to Marquinhos. Marquinhos to William Pancho. William Pancho forward a bit from centre back, and then a pass on to Fabian Ruiz, left centre for PSG with a pass on, then on to Cascadia. Cascadia to Ousmane Dembele, then a pass to the right, and then PSG possession Rex on the right, and inside from the right, then a shot a bit outside the box, but David Raya onto it all right enough for Arsenal. David Raya with the pass forward to William Saliba. William Saliba to David Raya. David Raya to William Saliba. Saliba. And then PSG winning possession. And Fabian Ruiz will pass on. And then a pass to the right for PSG. And then a pass on to William Pancho. And then a pass on to Marquinhos. Marquinhos will pass on. PSG with possession centrally. And then on to Pancho. Pancho to Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes, left centre, a pass across to the right. And then it's on to Achraf Hakimi. And then a pass on for PSG. Then a pass on to Marquinhos. And then a pass on. Then on to William Pancho. William Pancho on to Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes to Cusquelia. Turn on the left and then fouled, and a free kick to PSG. Links are on the left. Foul from Jurrien Timber. PSG with possession, Rex on right, and Desiree Doué into the box. The pass just outside the box to Achraf Hakimi. Hakimi with a pass on, and then played on to Marquinhos. Marquinhos with a pass forward. Then another pass on, then another pass to Marquinhos. Marquinhos, then to Ousmane Dembele. Essentially, then plays a pass to from centre to the left to Cusquelia. Cusquelia on left for PSG, just outside the box, and then just about into the box. Cusquelia for PSG. That's blocked, and it's a PSG corner. Links are on the left. So corner to PSG. And the pass from the corner, and then a pass on. PSG possession. Links are on the left, and it's Desiree Doué. Doué crossing one into the box, cut out and headed away a bit. But then PSG onto it, and a pass on, then a shot blocked. And then a pass on from João Neves. Achraf Hakimi crosses it into the box, and then Marquinhos with a header. David Raya was all right enough save on it. Well, Achraf Hakimi with a cross into the box of PSG, picks out Marquinhos inside the centre of the box with a header, and David Raya with an all right enough save on the header. But PSG with the two chances or shots on goal from with the ball with possession. The goal from Ousmane Dembele and that header from Marquinhos. Kick therefore from David Raya for Arsenal. Picking out a player, then a foul, and a free kick to Arsenal. Links on the left after a foul from Achraf Hakimi. Or maybe João Neves. Yeah, maybe Hakimi with a foul. Anyway, free kick to Arsenal. David Raya with a free kick. David Raya with the kick for Arsenal for the box, but just out of play and a goal kick to PSG. Away, and a pass forward in one for PSG. And then on from João Neves. And then on to Achraf Hakimi. Hakimi with a pass forward. And then Desiree Doué with a pass on to João Neves. Rex on the right for PSG. Neves to Ousmane Dembele. Dembele with a pass on to Fabian Ruiz. Outside the foot pass. Played to Cusquelia on the left. Cusquelia into the box on the left for PSG. Still Cusquelia. And still Cascadia, but no foul, and Arsenal win possession. And then a ball further away after that. PSG possession. Pancho to Mendes. Nuno Mendes after pass from William Pancho. Nuno Mendes pass further forward. Picks play out, but then it's cut out and away for Arsenal. And it's cut out and play for PSG. Then headed away for Arsenal after that. Then Bukayo Saka would pass on for Leandro Trossard, but cut out from Marquinhos. And a pass on to Donnarumma. Donnarumma with a pass forward to William Pancho. And Pancho to Donnarumma. Donnarumma with a pass forward to William Pancho. Pancho with a pass forward to Cascadia. A return and a foul from Murin Timber and a free kick to PSG. Links are on the left. Well, pre the semi-final, Arsenal with a good win in the quarterfinals v Real Madrid over 2 matches. But PSG probably winning matches in this season's Champions League competition. They'd have not won last season, like the first match in the quarterfinals for Aston Villa, from losing 1-0 to win that first match in the quarterfinals 3-1. And last season's semi-final, well, PSG not utilised the chances or shots on goal, with Borussia Dortmund winning 2-0 on aggregate v PSG in last season's Champions League semi-finals. So PSG with one more goal in this semi-final, more than last season as well. David Raya with a kick further forward for Arsenal for Bukayo Saka, but then cut out and headed away for PSG from Nuno Mendes. And then a pass on to William Pancho, and Pancho onto Marquinhos. Marquinhos to Achraf Hakimi, and then a pass forward for PSG. And then a pass on. Then on to João Neves. João Neves to Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz to Nuno Mendes. Links on left. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes for PSG. Onto Cascadia. Cascadia onto Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz. Left centre for PSG. Onto Cascadia. Cascadia to Fabian Ruiz. I'm going to pass on to Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz for PSG. Well, for PSG, Ousmane Dembele is playing as Sturmer or forward, but is behind the midfield a bit to be having the ball for the amount of PSG possession, but then PSG still possession after that, and then more into the box after that. And Cascadia passes play to Cascadia, a bit for PSG on left, and Cascadia into the box on the left for PSG. From an amount of the passing in possession or with the ball PSG, as it's a foul on Cascadia and a free kick to PSG. Foul from Murin Timber. Albeit that found Cascadia in the PSG half. It's free kick to PSG. Pass on to Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes to William Pancho. William Pancho on to Marquinhos. Marquinhos with a pass forward. I'm going to pass on to Achraf Hakimi and another pass on. I'm going to pass on to William Pancho on to Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes and a pass forward, cut out and handed away from Murin Timber for Arsenal. On to Declan Rice. Declan Rice then a pass forward for Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard. Wrexham on the right. Odegaard. Odegaard onto Bukayo Saka. Saka for Arsenal. In and around the box. And then then a pass also onto Odegaard. Then cut out and handed away for PSG. And then a foul on Desiree Doué. after that from Mikel Merino and a free kick to PSG. So free kick to PSG. Donnarumma with a kick further forward and cut out and headed away for Arsenal and headed on, but then cut out for PSG from William Pancho. The header on to Achraf Hakimi. Achraf Hakimi, Wrexham on the right. Pass on to Marquinhos. Marquinhos. Then a pass on to Donnarumma. Donnarumma with a pass on. And then a pass forward for PSG. And then a pass on to Nuno Mendes from Ousmane Dembele, but then a pass cut out and Arsenal with possession centrally. And then a pass to the right, picks up Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka on the right for Arsenal. It's Saka onto Jurrien Timber. Jurrien Timber to Saka. Bukayo Saka on the right, crosses it into the box. And then it's on a bit and then links on left inside the box for Arsenal. It's Martinelli, the ball in and it's cut out and away for PSG and a pass on to Desiree Doué. Doué with a pass on. PSG maybe potentially on the break. On Achraf Hakimi, Arsenal win possession of the tackle. But a foul on Lewis Skelly from Hakimi and a free kick to Arsenal. So free kick to Arsenal, and the free kick from Martin Odegaard. So Martin Odegaard with the free kick for Arsenal. So Martin Odegaard with the Arsenal free kick, and the free kick is played in left-footed into the box, and then on a bit from Kivior, but then it's with Donnarumma for PSG. So Donnarumma with a kick further forward for PSG, cut out and handed away from Arsenal from Jurrien Timber. And then it's on a bit to Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard to Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka for Arsenal on the right. Still Saka. And then cut out of a tackle from Fabian Ruiz and out to play. So a throw to Arsenal. Wrexham on the right. Throw for Arsenal onto Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard. Wrexham on the right for Arsenal. Pass on to Declan Rice. Declan Rice. And plays it to William Saliba. William Saliba to David Raya. David Raya out of goal a bit. Then onto the right foot and a kick further forward to links on left. And that's picked up Martinelli, but offside and a free kick to PSG. PSG with possession. Bit of pass, free kick and pass further forward blocked. And Arsenal with possession when it's on to Martin Odegaard and Declan Rice to Mikel Merino. And then it's cut out and PSG with possession. And then a pass on to Marquinhos. Marquinhos with a pass forward to Achraf Hakimi. Hakimi with a pass forward Desiree Doué. Turn and pass forward and Hakimi forward. Wrexham on the right. And it's still Hakimi inside from the right for PSG. Pass on to João Neves. João Neves to Cascalia. Cascalia into the box PSG. Cascalia with a left-footed shot and David Ray over an all right enough save on the shot. the three chances and shots on goal from with the ball, with possession. PSG's the goal from Ousmane Dembele, a header from Marquinhos from Achraf Hakimi, cross, and Koscielny with a left-footed shot inside the box, and David Raya with an alright enough save on it. Arsenal with possession. Pass on to Martinelli. Martinelli. They pass on to Miles Lewis-Skelly. Lewis-Skelly for Arsenal. But passing the box to Leandro Trossard. Trossard for Arsenal plays it in, but Donnarumma onto it, alright enough for PSG. Donnarumma with a kick further forward for PSG. For Koscielny. But it's cut out and away for Arsenal. And then headed on for Martin Odegaard. But then Fabio Ruiz cuts out for PSG. Onto João Neves. And then on to Achraf Hakimi. Just after that, Hakimi forward on the right with a pass on. I'm going to pass on to Ousmane Dembele. Dembele. Then to Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz. They pass on to João Neves. Coutinho rather with possession with that, not João Neves. But still, PSG with possession centrally. And it's with Fabian Ruiz. And then a pass on to Ousmane Dembele just after that, but then it's cut out of a tackle. And it's a pass on to David Raya for Arsenal. I'm going to pass forward to William Saliba. Saliba then with a pass forward to Bukayo Saka. Saka on to Jurrien Timber. Jurrien Timber. Then on to William Saliba. And Saliba for Arsenal in two passes. So on to Declan Rice. On to Saliba. And Saliba. Then with a pass forward. And it's a pass on to David Raya. David Raya. Then with a pass forward to Miles Lewis-Skelly. With possession centrally for Arsenal. Pass to David Raya. David Raya. With a pass forward to Declan Rice onto William Saliba. William Saliba with a pass forward to Jurrien Timber. Jurrien Timber with a pass on for Arsenal. And then Lewis-Skelly with a pass forward and a pass on to Declan Rice. Rice with a pass on. And then a pass further forward. Just not quite picked out the player, and it's out to play for a throw to PSG. Wrexham on the right. PSG with possession. Pass on to Nuno Mendes and then on to Desiree Doué. Doué on the left. Links are on the left. Desiree Doué. Pass on to Nuno Mendes onto William Pancho. And then Pancho to Marquinhos. Marquinhos with a pass forward. And then on to William Pancho. William Pancho to Nuno Mendes with a pass further forward, but not quite picked up Desiree Doué, and a throw to Arsenal. Wrexham on the right. PSG win possession, tackle, and a pass on to Donnarumma, kick further forward, and then on a bit, and then on to Koscielny. Koscielny, Wrexham on the right for PSG, and then it's a pass on, and then it's on to João Neves. João Neves, a pass further forward for Ousmane Dembele. Dembele onto it, Dembele inside the box for PSG. Wrexham on the right inside the box. It's still Dembele for PSG. Dembele with a pass blocked. And then Desiree Doué inside the box of PSG onto the right foot inside the centre of the box. David Raya with a save and Fabian Ruiz with a shot hits the post with a right-footed shot, but offside anyway, and a free kick to Arsenal. Fabian Ruiz offside anyway. So free kick played forward for Arsenal, but it's cut out and away for PSG. Then Arsenal with William Saliba pass forward, and then on to William Saliba. It's cut out and away. William Saliba leaves that for the ball out of play, so throw to Arsenal. Wrexham on the right. You're in Timber with the Arsenal throw. You're in Timber. With the Arsenal throw. And then on a bit and then cut out, and PSG with possession. Then on to Cascalia. Centrally for PSG. Cascalia. And then a pass on. And then on to Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz with a pass on. And then play to Marquinhos onto William Pancho. And Pancho to Nuno Mendes. Then with pass forward. Dembele links are on the left. Ousmane Dembele. Dembele to Nuno Mendes. Onto William Pancho. Then to Marquinhos. Then a pass on. Then on to Achraf Hakimi. Then driving for PSG. Then cut out for Arsenal. Then with possession. And then a pass on to Martinelli. And PSG win possession of the tackle. And then it's a foul and a free kick to PSG centrally. So PSG with a free kick. I'm going to pass on to Fabian Ruiz. I'm going to pass on also to William Pancho to Nuno Mendes. I'm going to pass on to Desiree Doué. Links on left. Doué with a pass forward. I'm going to turn from Ousmane Dembele from left and a pass on, but then cut out. And Arsenal with possession. Pass further forward, but then cut out for PSG with William Pancho. And I'm going to pass on to Nuno Mendes to Donnarumma. Then to Marquinhos. Then the right-footed pass further forward. Then it's cut out. But then PSG win possession. But it's on to João Neves. And then it's a pass to the right. PSG with possession. And then a pass across to the left. Picking out Desiree Doué. Doué onto it for PSG. Desiree Doué on the left for PSG. Into the box. It's still Doué. But then it's cut out. And Arsenal with possession with Bukayo Saka. Saka for Arsenal. Bukayo Saka with a pass. And then Arsenal with possession essentially. And a pass on to Saka. Saka then inside from the right. And then fouled in a free kick to Arsenal. Foul from Fabian Ruiz. David Raya with a pass to William Saliba. Then with a pass on to David Raya. Then with a pass forward. And then a pass on to Declan Rice. Then a pass forward to Bukayo Saka with possession centrally for Arsenal. Left-footed pass to the left. Arsenal links on left with Leandro Trossard. Then on to Miles Lewis-Skelly. And then a foul from João Neves and a free kick to Arsenal. Arsenal free kick. So Arsenal free kick. And the free kick for Arsenal is played into the box left-footed, and it's cut out and away. But then on for Arsenal to Bukayo Saka. Saka to David Raya. David Raya out of goal. And the right-footed kick further forward. And then links on left inside the box for Arsenal. It's a pass on. And then it's cut out and away for PSG. No foul, Mikel Moreno inside the box. So a pass on for Arsenal to Moreno. And João Neves cutting it out of the tackle for PSG from Mikel Moreno inside the box. So throw to Arsenal. Links are on the left. Throw played. Then a pass to David Raya. David Raya. Ray pass on to William Saliba. William Saliba onto Declan Rice. Declan Rice a pass. And a pass on for Arsenal to Mikel Moreno. Mikel Moreno with a pass on to Miles Lewis-Kelly. Onto Declan Rice. Declan Rice. And then Arsenal, Rex on the right with Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka. Inside from the right for Arsenal. Onto the left foot of a shot. And that's the first chance or shot on goal of the match for Arsenal from with the ball with possession. Bukayo Saka inside from the right for Arsenal. Onto the left foot with a shot from a bit outside the box, but Gianluca Donnarumma had an alright enough save on the shot from the PSG keeper. Arsenal with a pass further forward. Then it's cut out for PSG, but then Bukayo Saka onto it for Arsenal. Into the box, Saka. Bukayo Saka just outside box onto Mikel Moreno. Mikel Moreno to Leandro Trossard. Links on left. Trossard onto Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka. Saka. Pass on to Trossard. For Saka. And Saka into the box for Arsenal. Links on left and then crosses one in. And it's a cross goal and just wide. So it's a free kick just after that to Arsenal. So Arsenal with a free kick. David Raya with the Arsenal free kick. Just in the Arsenal half. Or from just the Arsenal half. David Raya with the free kick. And David Raya with the free kick. And played forward right-footed into the box. And then on for Mikel Moreno, and then on a bit, but then Donnarumma onto it, all right enough for PSG. On from Leandro Trossard inside the box, but then Gianluca Donnarumma on it, all right enough for PSG. PSG playing out from the back a little bit, but then a pass further forward for Cascadia, but then cut out for Arsenal. And Bukayo Saka pass on and a pass for Saka. Cascadia cuts it out. And then just out of play, throw to Arsenal. Wrexham on the right. I'm going to throw play to Declan Rice. Declan Rice for Arsenal. Then on to Urin Timber. Urin Timber to William Saliba. Saliba to David Raya. David Raya to William Saliba. Saliba then to David Raya. David Raya with a kick further forward for Bukayo Saka. Wrexham on the right. But then Nuno Mendes for PSG cuts it out enough, and then a foul from Saka and a free kick to PSG. Links are on the left. And a yellow card for Bukayo Saka. Arsenal with possession, and then a pass forward to Miles Lewis-Kelly. But then PSG win possession, pass forward for Ousmane Dembele, but then Arsenal win possession with a tackle. And then a pass on with a right footed pass further forward, Urin Timber onto it. And then Cascalia wins possession for PSG with a tackle. Cascalia inside from left, still Cascalia for PSG. But then Urin Timber wins possession for Arsenal with a tackle. And then it's a foul and a free kick to Arsenal centrally. And a foul and a yellow card for Achraf Hakimi. PSG with possession, Wrexham on the right, but then just out of play. So throw to Arsenal, Links on left, throw played. And then it's a pass on. And then on to David Raya. David Raya with pass forward to Declan Rice. Declan Rice and pass forward for Arsenal. And PSG cutting out win possession tackle onto Ousmane Dembele. And then Arsenal win possession tackle a bit after that. And then it's Mikel Merino. And then it's a foul and a free kick to Arsenal centrally. Foul from Marquinhos. Free kick for Arsenal and pass, and then on to Bukayo Saka. Wrexham on the right. It's Saka for Arsenal. Bukayo Saka to Urin Timber. Urin Timber to William Saliba. Saliba on to David Raya. David Raya. And then it's a pass forward. And then it's Miles Lewis-Kelly driving forward centrally for Arsenal. And then it's a pass on into the box a bit after that for Gabriel Martinelli. And then it's blocked, and then it's a foul just after that and a free kick to PSG. Well, for Arsenal, a pass on to Gabriel Martinelli. Martinelli into the box. For Arsenal, Gabriel Martinelli. And then a shot, but Gianluca Donnarumma with the save. Ball just out to play after that, throw to PSG, Links on left. So half time in the first match, this Champions League semi-finals. Arsenal 0, PSG 1. Well, from chances and shots on goal from with the ball with possession in the first half, PSG scored the first of them. amount of passing possession, and then Ousmane Dembele forward essentially a bit with the ball, and a pass on to Kaskelia on left, and Kaskelia into the box on the left, and a pass on to Ousmane Dembele, and Dembele was shot inside the box, off the post and in to the goal for the PSG goal. PSG then Ashraf Hakimi across from the outside the box into the centre of the box, inside box from Marquinhos, but Marquinhos' header saved right enough from David Raya, the Arsenal keeper. PSG with Kaskelia into the box and left foot shot, but David Raya with an alright enough save on the shot. And then Arsenal, Bukayo Saka with a left footed shot a bit outside box, but Gianluca Donnarumma with no right enough save on the shot. And then Gabriel Martinelli for Arsenal into the box and then a shot, but Gianluca Donnarumma with a save. Half time in the first match of this Champions League semi finals. Arsenal 0, PSG 1. So the second half of this one just started. And just after the start of the second half, it's a free kick to Arsenal for a foul from João Neves. So Arsenal free kick, left centre. And free kick for Arsenal from Declan Rice. Declan Rice with a free kick for Arsenal. Plays it into the box. Right-footed. And a header, and it's a header scored into the left-hand bottom corner, and it's Mikel Merino with the goal, and it's Arsenal 1, PSG 1. Free kick into the box from Declan Rice, and Mikel Merino inside the box for header scored a header into the left-hand bottom corner, and it's Arsenal 1, PSG 1. Well, just a VAR check on the goal, so may or may not be a goal. Just a VAR check for a potential offside. Well, Declan Rice with the free kick and the right-footed ball into the box. Mikel Moreno headed it into the left-hand bottom corner inside the centre of the box. Header into the left-hand bottom corner of the goal. Just a VAR check for a potential offside. May or may not be offside. So it may be offside. Mikel Moreno or a player inside the box may be just offside, so that may be no goal. It's no goal, so still Arsenal 0, PSG 1. Player just offside inside the box, so still Arsenal 0, PSG 1. No goal after VAR. Mikel Merino for Arsenal with a pass on. Then PSG not quite got it out, and then pass on for Arsenal. Then a foul and a free kick to Arsenal. Wrexham on the right. Kick further forward for Arsenal, then on into box, Leandro Trossard, shot blocked, and then Kivior reporting to the box from distance, and then blocked and away from Marquinhos for PSG, and then William Saliba on Twitter for Arsenal. Pass cross to the right, but then just out of play. Close to Bukayo Saka, but just not quite. On Twitter, Bukayo Saka, close but not quite, so throw to PSG, links are on the left. So PSG throw played and on a bit, and then cut out and away and out of play. Throw to PSG, links on the left. So throw to PSG, links are on the left. And the throw for PSG is played. Then it's cut out and headed for Arsenal. Then on a bit. Then it's cut out, pass for PSG, then cut out. The pass further for Arsenal. Leandro Trossard onto it. Rex on the right. Trossard. And then just out of play. Throw to PSG. Links are on the left. So throw to PSG. Throw for PSG. Links are on the left. And throw is played. Then a pass on to Marquinhos. Marquinhos. Essentially possession of PSG. Pass to the right. Rex on the right. It's Desiree Doué. Desiree Doué. Inside from the right. Doué for PSG. Doué then the pass on. Then Fabian Ruiz on to Ashraf Hakimi. Hakimi to Doué. Doué just outside box to PSG and then into the box and cut out the tackle. And Arsenal with possession. Then PSG win possession and tackle. And it's João Neves. We're passing into the box, but then just cut out. And Arsenal win possession. And then it's Declan Rice with a pass on to Leandro Trossard. Leandro Trossard. And then a pass forward just cut out from William Pancho. Pancho a pass to Donnarumma. Donnarumma. PSG playing out from the back a bit. Pancho a pass on. And then a pass on to Marquinhos. Marquinhos with a pass to Ashraf Hakimi. Rex on the right. Played Fabian Ruiz. And then centrally pass across to the left. And then links are on the left for PSG. It's Nuno Mendes. Forward from left back. Mendes will pass on to Cusquelia. Cusquelia to Vitinha. Vitinha will pass and a pass on to Vitinha. Vitinha to Fabian Ruiz. And then Fabian Ruiz will pass forward for PSG and then a pass on. And then João Neves. João Neves. Pass across to the right to Ashraf Hakimi. Ashraf Hakimi to Ousmane Dembele. Ousmane Dembele. Then on to João Neves to Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz to Marquinhos. Marquinhos will pass Ashraf Hakimi. Rex on the right. Hakimi to Dembele. And then pass on to Doué. Doué for Hakimi. But then David Raya onto it. All right enough for Arsenal. Arsenal with possession centrally. Declan Rice will drive and run forward, and the pass to Leandro Trossard into the box for Arsenal. Then Trossard with a left-footed shot, and And Gianluca Donnarumma with the save. Declan Rice for a driving run forward for Arsenal, century in the pass to Leandro Trossard. Trossard in his box and then the left footed shot, but Gianluca Donnarumma rather with the save. So corner to Arsenal, Wrexham on the right. Corner for Arsenal, Wrexham on the right, crossed into the box. Leandro Trossard heads it on, cut out and headed away to PSG, then Desiree Doué. And then a pass further forward for PSG. And then cut out and headed for Arsenal, but maybe a free kick for a foul, just free that maybe. For a foul on Desiree Doué from Jakub Kivior. Arsenal with possession, then a pass on, and then it's William Saliba for Arsenal, and then it's a pass forward. Arsenal with possession, Wrexham on the right, and then it's Urin Timber forward from right back, Timber to Bukayo Saka, essentially for Arsenal, and then PSG win possession of a tackle. PSG potentially on the break with Desiree Doué, but then Arsenal win possession of a tackle, and it's on to Martin Odegaard, pass forward, but not quite picked out of play, and then it's with Donnarumma for PSG. Arsenal with Urin Timber, and the ball playing to the box. Wrexham on the right, or from on the right. And then it's cut out. Ashraf Hakimi for PSG. Hakimi and pass forward for Desiree Doué. Miles Lewis-Skelly cuts that a bit, then Doué onto it with PSG. Doué to Hakimi. Hakimi to Marquinhos to Donnarumma. Gianluca Donnarumma. Pass forward to William Pancho to Nuno Mendes will pass forward. Ousmane Dembele onto it with PSG. Dembele will pass on, and then a pass to the right to Ashraf Hakimi onto Ousmane Dembele. Dembele will pass on. And then a pass to Dembele just outside the box. PSG. Dembele will pass into the box for Ashraf Hakimi, but cut out and away from William Saliba for Arsenal after a tackle. Well cut out, but then PSG win possession with a tackle. But then Arsenal win possession, then Martin Odegaard will pass on, then a pass forward blocked a bit, but then Arsenal onto it. Links one left with Leandro Trossard, and cut out with a block tackle, now play, throw to Arsenal. Links are on the left. Arsenal. David Raya with a kick forward for Arsenal for Bukayo Saka, then cut out and headed away for PSG. Then PSG possession. Then William Pancho to Marquinhos. Marquinhos to Achraf Hakimi. Achraf Hakimi, the pass on. Then a pass on. Then a pass on to Hakimi. Hakimi. Then a pass and Desiree Doué return. And Doué driving forward for PSG. Still Doué. Then a foul on Desiree Doué and a free kick to PSG centrally in the PSG half. So PSG free kick. PSG possession after the free kick played, and then pass for a forward, cut out away for Arsenal, but then headed for PSG just after that. And then Cascalia return, links on left, Cascalia into the box. Then Arsenal win possession a bit after that, and then a pass further forward. After a pass or so, and then across to the left, and links on left, Leandro Trossard. Trossard onto Miles Lewis-Skelly. Miles Lewis-Skelly with a pass for Arsenal, and then a pass forward, then it's cut out on PSG with possession, and then it's a pass forward, but then just not quite picked up Ousmane Dembele and David Raya onto it for Arsenal. But it's played to Declan Rice. Declan Rice and the pass forward a bit to the right, picking a player out. I'm going to pass on to Declan Rice. Declan Rice onto Jakub Kivior. Pass further forward for Arsenal. Picking out Leandro Trossard. Links on left. Trossard blocked a bit, but then Trossard still for Arsenal. Trossard inside from left a bit. Trossard to Mikel Merino. Mikel Merino with a pass forward to Leandro Trossard. Still Trossard for Arsenal, and still Trossard. Trossard onto Mikel Merino. Merino onto Declan Rice. Declan Rice with a pass to the right to Ewan Timber. Ewan Timber to Martin Odegaard. Odegaard to Ewan Timber, and a pass forward to Bukayo Saka. Rex on the right. Saka for Arsenal. Bukayo Saka onto Martin Odegaard. Odegaard with a pass to Leandro Trossard, then just outside the box onto Mikel Merino. Mikel Merino with a pass, but then it's cut out, and PSG with possession, and then it's a pass on, another pass also, and then it's a pass on, and PSG with possession, but a pass to the left, links on left, PSG with possession. And then a pass on to Desiree Doué. Doué to Achraf Hakimi. Achraf Hakimi with a pass. Then PSG possession centrally with João Neves. João Neves to Vitinha. Vitinha. A pass for PSG. Then a pass to Vitinha. Vitinha to João Neves. João Neves to Nuno Mendes to William Pancho. William Pancho to Marquinhos. Marquinhos to Desiree Doué. Desiree Doué to Achraf Hakimi. Hakimi with a pass, and a pass on to Marquinhos. Marquinhos to William Pancho. And a pass on to Nuno Mendes. Then Mendes with a pass for PSG. And Cascalia forward for PSG. From links on left a bit, but then it's cut out when a pass on to David Raya for Arsenal. And Raya with a kick further forward. And then it's with Gianluca Donnarumma a bit after that for PSG. Gianluca Donnarumma then with a pass forward to William Pancho. William Pancho with a pass to Vitinha. Vitinha for PSG. Still Vitinha. Vitinha to William Pancho. And then on to Marquinhos. Marquinhos to Achraf Hakimi. Achraf Hakimi to Marquinhos. And then a pass on to William Pancho. Well, the PSG midfield dry, midfield free. Maybe João Neves as the midfielder with the tackles a bit, Vitinha driving forward, and Fabian Ruiz with the passes of the midfield dry or midfield free for PSG. Arsenal with possession, and David Raya for a pass forward, and Arsenal with possession, pass on to Mikel Merino. Mikel Merino to David Raya. David Raya then with a kick further forward to Wrexham on the right for Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka for Arsenal. Wrexham right, inside for the right, and they pass on to Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard for Arsenal, still Odegaard. Odegaard to Mikel Merino. Mikel Merino for Arsenal. Ball into the box, cut out a bit. Then Cascadia links one left for PSG. Still Cascadia just in play. Cascadia still. Then a ball away, so out to play. Throw to Arsenal. Wrexham on the right. Arsenal with a throw over, and it's on Declan Rice. Declan Rice to Mikel Merino. Then links one left for Arsenal. Gabriel Martinelli onto it. Martinelli to Kivior. Kivior to Miles Lewis-Skelly. And then a pass on to David Raya. David Raya to William Saliba. Saliba with a pass on, and then a pass on to David Raya. And then a pass forward, and Arsenal with possession. Miles Lewis-Skelly driving forward centrally for Arsenal. Still Lewis-Skelly. Onto Bukayo Saka. Saka with pass and cut out from Nuno Mendes. PSG with pass forward to Cascadia. Cascadia for PSG. Cascadia links one left. Still Cascadia. Cascadia then with pass on. Then Coutinho to João Neves. João Neves with a pass on for PSG. And then two passes or so, and then it's on to Ousmane Dembele. Ousmane Dembele for PSG. Ousmane Dembele forward inside from the right bit, and then pass to Achraf Hakimi. Wrexham on the right for PSG. Achraf Hakimi. Then with a pass to Marquinhos. Marquinhos to Vitinha. Vitinha and to Nuno Mendes. On to William Pancho. William Pancho to Marquinhos to Achraf Hakimi. Achraf Hakimi to Marquinhos. Marquinhos to Donnarumma. Donnarumma. Gianluca Donnarumma then with a right foot kick further forward for PSG. And then it's just out to play, and a throw to Arsenal. Wrexham on the right. So a subbing in game. So a subbing in game change for PSG. Ousmane Dembele, the goal scorer off, and Bradley Barcola on. David Raya. David Raya Arsenal with possession. Then it's a pass on. Arsenal possession centrally. Then a pass to the left to Miles Lewis-Skelly. Miles Lewis-Skelly. Then on to Jakub Kiwior. Kiwior to William Saliba. Saliba to Urin Timber. Urin Timber. Pass forward to Bukayo Saka. Saka for Arsenal. Inside from the right. Then on to Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard. Pass on to Leandro Trossard. Trossard. Then he passed to Gabriel Martinelli on the left. Martinelli on the left, and then a ball into the box and cut out and headed away for PSG. And then it's cut out from Declan Rice for Arsenal. And then a pass on. And then Declan Rice to William Saliba. Saliba a pass on. And then a pass on to Jakub Kiwior. Kiwior. And then a pass to the right. Arsenal possession. Wrexham on the right. And then a pass on for Arsenal. Then with Martin Odegaard. Odegaard with a pass on for Arsenal. And then play to Declan Rice. Declan Rice to Jakub Kiwior. Kiwior to Gabriel Martinelli. Gabriel Martinelli. And then a pass on also. And then on to Jakub Kiwior. Kiwior to Declan Rice. Declan Rice. Declan Rice with a pass. And a pass to the right to Urin Timber. Urin Timber to Martin Odegaard. Odegaard with a ball into the box, but then Jean-Luc Donnarumma onto it, all right enough for PSG. Arsenal with possession, pass on. And then it's on to Jakub Kiwior. Kiwior to William Saliba, and a pass on. Then on to Jakub Kiwior. Kiwior with a pass on for Arsenal, and then play to David Raya. David Raya with a right-footed kick further forward to Wrexham on the right, on a bit, but then it's cut out, and PSG with possession. And then it's a shot from distance, but a bit wide, and a goal kick to Arsenal. After a shot from distance from Kvaratskhelia for PSG. Well, from with the ball, with possession, 3 chances or shots on goal from with the ball, with possession for Arsenal and PSG. PSG utilising it enough for the 1 goal of the match at this point, with Ousmane Dembele scoring from the first chance or shot on goal of the match. As Arsenal with possession, pass on to Bukayo Saka. Saka onto Urin Timber. Urin Timber. And then on to Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka. And then it's on to Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard then centrally onto Miles Lewis-Skelly. Miles Lewis-Skelly for Arsenal. And then it's on to Declan Rice. Declan Rice. And a pass forward to Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka. And to Urin Timber. Wrexham on the right. Urin Timber. On to Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka. Still for Arsenal inside from the right. And PSG win possession of a tackle. And then it's a pass across to the right. And PSG possession right centre of Achraf Hakimi. Hakimi, bit of a half turn. Then a pass on for PSG. Then with possession centrally. And then it's a pass forward from João Neves. And then a pass to Neves on to William Pancho. Pancho to Marquinhos. Marquinhos to Achraf Hakimi. Pass forward blocked and then out to play. Throw to PSG. Wrexham on the right. Subbing in game change for PSG. Desiree Doué off and Gonzalo Ramos on. So throw to Arsenal, links one left. Miles Lewis Skelly with the Arsenal throw. Lewis Skelly with the throw. Onto Jakub Kivior. Kivior with a pass to William Saliba. William Saliba. Then the pass forward for Arsenal. And then a pass on from Jurgen Timber to Bukayo Saka. Rex on the right. Bukayo Saka. Saka with a pass on to Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard. A pass into the box to Leandro Trossard. Trossard with a pass on to Bukayo Saka. Inside the box. Rex on the right. And then with a shot at Gianluca Donnarumma with a save, but offside anyway, and a free kick to PSG. PSG with possession. I'm going to pass into the box. I'm going to pass on to just outside the box to João Neves for a shot. And the shot from João Neves for PSG just outside the box. Right-footed. Over the bar and a goal kick to Arsenal. Kick further for Arsenal. And then it's Leandro Trossard. Trossard with a pass for Arsenal. Leandro Trossard with a pass on for Arsenal. And then it's a pass on to Jurgen Timber. Play to Bukayo Saka. Rex on the right. Bukayo Saka for Arsenal. Saka for Arsenal. Inside a bit from the right. Still Saka. Saka still. Saka then with a pass on for Arsenal. And then it's a pass on to Jakub Kivior. Jakub Kivior. And then play to links one left to Gabriel Martinelli. Martinelli inside from left. Martinelli. And it's a ball into the box. And then it's cut out and headed away. And PSG may be potentially on the break. It's Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz with a pass. PSG possession. Links are on the left. It's Caskelia. Caskelia with a pass on for PSG with possession. Then it's a pass on to William Pancho. William Pancho, pass on to Marquinhos. Marquinhos, and pass forward, further forward, and Achraf Hakimi onto it, inside from the right a bit. Then a pass on to Vitinha. Vitinha for PSG. Essentially, with a pass on to Fabian Ruiz, and Fabian Ruiz will pass on to Caskelia. Links on left, Caskelia for PSG. And then Caskelia into the box, links on left, turn and shot right-footed, but the shot a bit over the bar, and a goal kick to Arsenal. Goal kick to Arsenal. David Raya with a kick forward for Arsenal, but then it's with William Pancho after that. So PSG with possession. William Pancho to Gianluca Donnarumma. And then a pass forward to Marquinhos. Marquinhos to William Pancho. And then a pass on to Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes on to Gianluca Donnarumma. Donnarumma then with a kick further for PSG, but out of play. So throw to Arsenal. Wrexham on the right. So but in game change for Arsenal. Arsenal with possession centrally. And then it's a pass on to Jakub Kivior. Pass to Gabriel Martinelli. Links one left. Martinelli to Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard. Then on to William Saliba. William Saliba with a pass on for Arsenal. Then on to Saliba. Saliba Then on to Kivior. Then with left-footed pass further forward into the box for Gabriel Martinelli, but then Gianluca Donnarumma out to goal a bit, and then on the square all right enough. PSG with possession, 2 passes or so. Then another pass on, PSG then with possession centrally. And then pass on to Marquinhos. Marquinhos to Bradley Barcola. Barcola to João Neves. João Neves to William Pancho. Pancho to Marquinhos. Marquinhos to Achraf Hakimi. Achraf Hakimi inside from the right. Hakimi with pass forward for PSG. Then a pass on. Then another pass also. PSG with possession. Then on to Bradley Barcola. Barcola with a pass off PSG. And then it's on to Patiño. And then it's a free kick to PSG just after that. So 7 in-game change for Arsenal. So Ewan Timber off for Arsenal. So Ewan Timber off and Ben White on. PSG with a throw. Links on the left just after that. So PSG with a throw. Throw played. Then it's a pass on to William Pancho from Nuno Mendes. William Pancho to Marquinhos. Marquinhos with a pass forward to Bradley Barcola. Barcola with a pass on. Then on João Neves, on to Barcola. And then a pass on, another pass on to Barcola. Into the box and a right-footed shot just wide. And PSG with an amount of passing and possession from Wrexham on the right. And then a pass on to Bradley Barcola. Bradley Barcola with a pass and then another pass on to Bradley Barcola. And Bradley Barcola inside the box, a right-footed shot just wide. So kick further forward for PSG and cut out and headed away for Arsenal. Then PSG onto it. Then with possession links on left. And then a pass on to William Pancho from Nuno Mendes. William Pancho to Marquinhos. Marquinhos. Then a pass further forward right footed PSG. Then Gonzalo Ramos onto it. Inside the box of a shot. And that may have hit the bar. And PSG, wow. Marquinhos with a right-footed pass further forward. Picks out Gonzalo Ramos onto it. And then a shot inside the box. Yep, hit the bar. So Gonzalo Ramos inside the box with a right-footed shot. Hits the bar. Arsenal with possession. There's Bukayo Saka. Wrexham on the right. Saka with a pass on to Martin Odegaard. Then PSG winning possession. And then it's a pass on. Then another pass also. And then it's a pass forward across to the right for PSG for Achraf Hakimi. Cut out from Miles Lewis Kelly and a foul and a free kick to Arsenal. And the free kick played. Pass to Mikel Merino. And then Marino, and then a pass also, and Declan Rice, pass across to the right, right-footed for Arsenal. With possession, then it's Bukayo Saka, Wrexham on the right. Saka for Arsenal, and it's cut out and out to play. Throw to Arsenal, Wrexham on the right. Throw played, and then it's a pass on. Then it's a pass across the left, picking out Gabriel Martinelli. In and around the box, and a foul. And a foul from Achraf Hakimi on Gabriel Martinelli just outside the box, and a free kick to Arsenal. So Arsenal free kick just outside the box, links are on the left. So Declan Rice with a free kick for Arsenal. Links are on the left, just outside the box. Declan Rice with the free kick. Plays it right footed, blocks, and then on a bit from Gabriel Martinelli. Or Gabriel Martinelli onto it a bit, but then it's cut out and away after a tackle. So throw to Arsenal, Wrexham on the right. Arsenal with possession, Wrexham on the right, then a pass on. Then a pass on also, then play to Declan Rice. Declan Rice for Arsenal with a pass further forward to the right and cut out and away from Nuno Mendes for PSG. And Cascadia for PSG forward a bit. And then it's cut out and away after a tackle and a throw to PSG. Links are on the left. So an in-game change for PSG. And it's João Neves off for PSG. João Neves off and Warren Zaïre-Emery on. Kivior a pass further forward for Arsenal, then on a bit and cut out and away for PSG, and cut out and headed forward for Arsenal. And then it's a pass on to Miles Lewis Skelly on to William Saliba with a pass on for Arsenal. Then it's played to David Raya for Arsenal with a kick further forward to Wrexham on the right, on from Bukayo Saka, then cut out and away for PSG. And now to play, throw to Arsenal, Wrexham on the right. So an in-game change for Arsenal. And Martin Odegaard off, maybe. So a sub in-game change for Arsenal. So Ethan Nwaneri on and Martin Odegaard off. Or Martin Odegaard off and Ethan Nwaneri on. Sub in-game change for Arsenal. 5 minutes to play of the first match of this Champions League semi-final. Chances and shots on goal for two teams from Liverpool with possession for PSG, utilising it that bit more at this point from Ousmane Dembele's first half goal, but 5 minutes to play in the first match of this Champions League semi-final. Pass on to Miles Lewis Skelly, then a pass on to Jakub Kivior to William Saliba for Arsenal, pass forward to Bukayo Saka, right centre, pass on to Mikel Merino. And then a pass across the left for Arsenal and cut out and headed away from Achraf Hakimi for PSG and out to play. Throw to Arsenal, links are on the left. Miles Lewis Kelly with the Arsenal throw, and then it's played, and then Jakub Kiwior will pass on to Lewis Kelly, then it's passed to David Raya. David Raya then with a pass forward on to William Saliba. William Saliba with a pass on to Ben White. Ben White with a pass to the right to Ethan Nwaneri. Ethan Nwaneri 4 minutes to play in this one. Nwaneri with a pass on for Arsenal, and then a pass on to Saliba. Saliba to David Raya. David Raya. David Raya then on the ball, out of goal a bit. David Raya then with a pass forward to William Saliba. Saliba then a pass forward to Arsenal to Ben White. Ben White then a pass to David Raya. David Raya then with a right footed kick further forward. And then it's cut out a bit from Nuno Mendes for a bit of a header. And then a pass on for PSG to Gianluca Donnarumma. Donnarumma then with a right footed kick further forward. But out of play, so a throw to Arsenal. Wrexham on the right. 3 minutes to play. Throw played, and it's cut out, and Arsenal with a tackle and a pass in his box. And then Ethan Nwaneri to Gabriel Martinelli with a right foot shot inside the box, but a bit over the bar. And a goal kick to PSG. Arsenal with possession centrally. Arsenal with possession centrally. And then a pass on and a pass on also. And Arsenal with possession. And then it's played to Ethan Nwaneri. Right centre, and then plays a pass. Arsenal with possession. Wrexham on the right. 2 minutes to play. Mikel Merino and a pass on. And PSG win possession. And a pass on to Kaskalia. And Arsenal win possession. And then with possession centrally, and a pass on to Jakub Kiwior. Kiwior then the pass for Arsenal to Declan Rice. Declan Rice to Gabriel Martinelli. Martinelli forward, links one left for Arsenal. It's Martinelli. Martinelli for Arsenal. And a block tackle from Achraf Hakimi for PSG. Corner to Arsenal. Links are on the left. Into the last minute to be played of this one. So Arsenal with possession, links on left. Declan Rice with the corner. Declan Rice with the Arsenal corner. Links on left. In the last minute to be played, Declan Rice plays it in. But it's a foul and a free kick to PSG. A foul on Gianluca Donnarumma from Ben White. So free kick. PSG plays forward, and it's full time, and the first match of this Champions League semi-final, and the full time and the result in the first match of this Champions League semi-final: Arsenal 0, PSG 1. The two teams with chances and shots on goal of an amount from with an amount of the ball with possession, but PSG utilised it that bit more from chances and shots on goal from with the ball with possession. About 5 for PSG and 3 for Arsenal, but PSG utilising it enough, scoring from the first chance or shot on goal of the match, scored from Ousmane Dembele for a full-time and result after the first match of his Champions League semi-finals of Arsenal 0, PSG 1.